Hello guys, thank you for joining me on Angel Works 3110. My name is Gladys, and I want to be doing a tutorial for this whole entire deck and jiffing up each card. I hope you guys like it. But today we're talking about the Five of Pentacles, the person on the crutches. Now this is my viewpoint on the martyr complex. Someone with the martyr complex sacrifices their own needs and wants in order to do things for others. They don't help with a joyful heart, but do so out of obligation or guilt. Also, this is a martyr complex person that you're dealing with. We're going to go in deep, so I hope you guys stick it out to the very end and leave them comments below and let me know if it's resonating or your ideas on it. So a martyr complex goes way beyond this. It's people with a martyr complex don't just have a victim mentality. They typically seem to go out of their way to find situations that are likely to cause distress or other sufferings in their situation. They're always the victim. So let's get in depth. With this martyr type feeling, like a victim mentality, if you look at it this way, if you want to know more about emotional maturity, I think that the space of emotional maturity lies in between the victim mentality and the consciousness and righteous behavior, entitlement. Now, victim conscious people are basically everything is happening to them. Righteous people either have to feel that they're right all the time, or that they feel like they are better than someone else. In your consciousness, the state of being awake and aware of one's surroundings, similar awareness, the awareness or perception of something by a person, like her acute consciousness of his presence, of the fact of awareness by the mind of itself and the world, basically, that's consciousness. Now, when you're dealing with a person that versus righteousness people that have to feel like they are right all the time, or they have to feel like they are better than someone else, that's a specialness. That initial space, a true emotional grown-up takes personal responsibility. So if you're a grown-up, you're going to take personal responsibility in your actions of what you did that disappointed others around you. That person that disappointed you is going to have an emotional grown-up attitude by taking responsibility for their actions, for their choices. And they don't have to be a victim. They don't have to have a victim consciousness. They have a victor consciousness. They're not about being right. They're about being happy. It's better shared when you're with a partner. This doesn't focus on being right. They focus on how can we be happy in this relationship. And if this is not you being like this, then you need to start doing the work of your self-worth, of your self-love. So you can start shifting your attitude, start shifting the way you think from a way of the ego living into a head-centered way of living. Because when you're in your heart way of living, you're going to experience a much more greater level of connection with another human being. So you got to be more into your heart and be more caring and loving, and not being a victim person of a victim consciousness and a righteousness behavior entitlement type person. You have to be in a place where you're not always right and you're just trying to be happy and trying to make others happy in this situation. Okay, now we're going to stop talking about that martyr complex mentality, and we're going to look at this person as a person getting injured. Someone here thinks that they're in a good relationship, but they're physically not in a good relationship because the other person keeps harming them, causing them to get injuries and hurt. This could also be that you're a klutz and you fell and got hurt, or some kind of accident occurred where it causes you to have to be on crutches. You can also see this as just getting older and your body's wearing down on you. And I sometimes see these crutches as a cane of sorts, something that you use to walk with to help you walk, because for some reason
there's injuries to your feet or something wrong with your legs or something where you cannot walk. And just so you know, for those that has never used crutches, it's not a fun thing to have broken bones. It's not a fun thing to have to use crutches. And if you have to use them for an extensive long of period, the parts that go under your underarms start to hurt your underarms if you're not used to doing something like that. Okay guys, now we're going to get in depth on everything that you see on this card, why stuff is on here. So you see the 5 up here on the upper right hand corner. That's the 5th card in the Pentacles family and the 68th card in the tarot deck, and it relates to the months May, June, and August. 5 represents power, the number 5 in the tarot deck. So any 5s, any cards that have 5 on it relates to the power struggle, power influences. This also indicates financial loss, exclusion, a test of resources. This is Taurus Mercury planetary energy or Virgo Sun planetary energy. You see the zodiac signs there. So the 5th month would be May, and it would be the season of Taurus Gemini, or you're dealing with a cusp of Taurus Gemini. And then you have June going on here, and that's Gemini Cancer cusp, or the season of Gemini Cancer. And then you got August, Leo Virgo cusp, or Leo Virgo seasons, or the month of August when you deal with stuff. The number 5 represents Leo, 68, the 6 represents Virgo, and the 8 represents Scorpio. This is a no card to me, and by the way, with this being winter, it could be snow coming, or you're in a cold climate, a cold area, or somebody's really cold towards you. This also indicates wanting to meet somebody halfway, and then somebody realizing that somebody's not meeting somebody halfway, and they decide to go on and move on to better times. And I see a church here. This could be relating going to church or getting more religious. I also see somebody seeing somebody's dark side for once, finally seeing how somebody has a dark side to them. As for the zodiac signs, so basically that's all these zodiac signs that you can be dealing with, or the seasons. So remember to incorporate the cusp of signs when you see cards together. If it's near an earth sign and an air sign quality person card, then relate that to a cusp person. So now what I want you guys to do is just sit back and relax and enjoy the video for a minute and take a breath and take in all this information, and hopefully you'll learn this card. And thank you guys for watching. Oh, and I don't want to forget to say one important thing. The cards speak for themselves. If you learn the cards, they speak for themselves. And don't forget to use the numbers that you see on here to refer an angel message to it, to get an angel message. Stay positive, guys. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I hope you guys got some new insight on people's personality traits, and that this helps you become a better version of yourself. And always remember, guys, treat others the way you want to be treated. God bless.